even when I'm down. Got my head in the clouds and my feet on the ground. I got big dreams, gonna make them true.
Yeah, we got dreams we're going to make come true here in the Genius Lab, where we help you realize your greatness. We're just getting the drum tuned in today. We're going to do our second episode on Change Your Rhythm, Change Your Life. And this is about changing the story of your life. We all live a particular story, and a lot of that story is influenced by our upbringing, our current circumstances, past circumstances, and our desire to create a certain result in the future. So today, we're going to talk about the rhythm that's associated with the element of mineral. In the Dagara tradition, the West African tradition that I have studied since the early 90s, it's based on a 5-element system. And you have fire, water, earth, mineral, and nature. And each of those elements are associated with a particular intrinsic energy. And it's very powerful. It's really awesome, because whatever's going on in your life is usually, any unpleasant thing that's going on is usually about an elemental imbalance. Okay? And so by knowing how the elements fit together and what their intrinsic energy is, you can balance your situation or shift your situation by connecting to a complementary element that will either, let's say you have too much water, you connect to water and reduce that water, or you connect to fire to balance out the water. And so there's all kinds of different ways. Earth will bring stability. Nature is transformation. Mineral is about realizing your greatness. And that's where your story is stored. In the Dagara tradition, the stones and crystals carry the information. They're like little mini hard drives. And when you want to know something, that if you're perplexed with a problem, you go and you pick up a rock and meditate with it. And that rock could be 1,000,000 years old, and it's got a ton of wisdom in it. And then if you want to let go of something that's in your body, a story, an event, a traumatic episode that happened, whatever, you speak that story into the stone and then dispose of it. And it's a way to clear that energy from your body. It's very powerful. Now, you take that function and then you mix it with some drumming, a drum element that's associated with that element. What you get is rapid transformation from where you are to where you want to be. You have the ability to eradicate the negativity of old stories that no longer serve you, and tap into a new creative power to create the story that you desire. And it's so funny, because I'll be working with people and I'll say, so what do you want to create? And they're like, well, I don't want drama, and I don't want this, and I don't want that. I said, I didn't ask you that. What do you want? And sometimes the simplest shift from focusing on what you do want instead of what you don't want is the magical step, or the magical shift that changes everything. It's super, super powerful. And it's amazing to me, and I've learned this over the years, how powerful intention and knowledge and energy is. And I find that drumming and music is the best energy to shift something quickly. So today, I want you to hang with me and listen to the element of mineral. And think about, when you listen to this rhythm, think about the stories that you're currently living that no longer serve you. And then think of the story that you would like to be living, and focus on what you would like to be living, and any other thoughts that come in the way, or images of an unhelpful story. Imagine there's a garbage can next to you, and just take those thoughts and put them in the garbage can. And then as you hear the rhythm and as you engage with the rhythm of the drum, allow that story of what you do want to create to become more real. Visualize it in color. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What are the sensations around it? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? And engage as many senses as possible, and then just sit back and enjoy. All right, so I'm going to get going with the rhythm, and it's a very structured rhythm, okay? Some of the rhythms are really syncopated. Mineral is very structured, because the thing that's interesting about storytelling, and in the Dagra tradition, they don't have a written language. And so everything was oral, transferred from stories, right? And so stories had to be accurate, and they had to be precise. And so the elders who were associated with the element of mineral were very, very specific, and they had a very specific form or a way that they transmitted the stories through oral tradition. So this rhythm is very similar to that. It gives structure, and it will be very clear what is a helpful story for you and what is a messed up story for you. And we want to get rid of the messed up story, and we want you to engage powerfully with what you want to create and to get you from where you are to where you want to be. All right, so just sit back, think about it. Old thoughts in the garbage can, new creation. Fill your mind, fill your body, fill your senses. Here we go. Take some nice deep breaths. Let your body relax. Let any negative thoughts that enter your mind be put in the garbage can, where they will be completely consumed. And fill your mind with the positive images of the story you want to create, starting now, moving forward in your life. I'll post a link for you to go to YouTube and listen to this rhythm over and over again. In the meantime, make decisions today that help to support the story that you want to live to take you to the place where you want to be tomorrow. The decisions that you make today influence your life tomorrow. That's it from the Genius Lab. Remember to keep looking up.